Well, week 3, actual guys here, day 6. And, like I said, there was a couple of half days in there because of waiting for material. So, I'm showing you these videos on progress on the week, and I just so you know, they can go so much faster. If you're looking at doing a project like this, but I think what we're experiencing here is probably more realistic because there's always going to be delays, right? You're going to have weather delays, which is what we've had. We've had lumber delays, which is you're going to have. But anyways, this is week 3, day 6, and they got all the ceiling joists on through the whole thing. A couple left open there. It's because you got to rip that roof off to start matching up roofs and stuff like that. And then in the back bedroom, because I'm doing a cathedral ceiling in the back one, those aren't on. But in here, they got all the garage and all the other ones on. And they got these LVLs set today. So you've got 2 big LVLs here. And then this monster. Look at this sucker. This guy is 32 foot long, 24 inches high, and 3 of them bound together to carry the weight for the roof from the front all the way to the back of the garage. That thing is a beast for sure. So but they got all this stuff done today. Figured I saw them out here right before they left. I mean, it's almost dark, and it's only 4:45. And so they added the 3 posts there all the way through, and then under the basement, they've got continued the line from there down to the concrete. So that's done. And then they'll do the same thing over on the front side here. Underneath there, they'll add some more in there. And then this one is sitting on the corner, so you don't really need it on this one. And they'll be adding more underneath that one, so you continue down right to the floor and down to the concrete. So, and then they got the house wrap on all the way around the outside. So that's why the windows are all white right now over there. Oh, maybe they didn't get the top one over there. I haven't been around that side of the house yet, so we could take a walk over. Muddy mess. I feel bad for the guys, right? There's some leftover snow here. Just a muddy mess is all that snow. I mean, 18 inches of snow, and most of it's melted because the ground wasn't frozen. So I'm thankful for that. But I feel bad for these guys having to work in this, So here's over on the side, and on the side, you can see the house wrap there. So they did not get that top house wrap on, but I know all the way around the back that they did. I was back there already. So, but a little bit of a mess. We got a bunch of lumber to go. We got a bunch of posts here, pressure treated. That's material that we're going to need for the deck framing out back. Actually, it looks like they got all of it here. So that's all for the deck. But he told me that they're going to focus. This is Thanksgiving week, so this is Monday. They're going to focus on this roof Tuesday, tomorrow, and then Wednesday, hoping that they can get all the rafters up and get the wood on. We're getting another delivery tomorrow. And then over the 3-day weekend, I'll be able to go out back, dig out the holes, and then, I don't know, I got concrete piers delivered. They're 900 pounds a piece, and I'll bring those around back of the house, set the posts, so then Monday after the holiday, they'll come back and be able to start framing out that deck. So anyways, week 3, day 1, 6th day overall of guys being actually on site. So good progress. Well, week 3 and day 7 of guys actually being on site. Week 3, day 7, some part-time days, some full-time days, as I already said. Let's see what they got done today. They got all those. This is from yesterday, right? No change there. They got that big, man. That thing is big. Every time I see it, I'm like, holy cow. I don't even know if it looks as big as it really is on video, but 24 inches tall. It's big, but let's see. I know they were working. Okay, here we go. So back here, you can see they started getting some of the roof up on there. So they've got to get this main roof on here before they can do the one over the garage, because the garage will tie into it. And that they had to get nailed perfect to the existing roof, which one of the challenges that they were having is my existing roof on the house, you can't see it from there. But anyways, they're 2x4 trusses. And in order to get what we needed here with what are they doing? 2x8s, it looks like. They were having an issue on how they were gonna get that to match, but it looks like they got it figured out where it's sitting in there nice. And back here, there'll be a roof that's over top of this as well, going out towards that way over the deck. If you remember, the deck is on that side. The one thing that I'm curious about, let's walk over here. The bedroom, we were gonna try to get some sort of a high ceiling in there. Cathedral, whatever you want, just higher than normal, so we can see these are, normal there. And then right back here, so there we go. Look at that. So they did get some height on there. Oh, that looks great. That looks great. So then what they'll do is this wall will just get framed all the way out, up, straight up. So this is a solid wall, this right wall here. And this bedroom then will have the higher ceiling in it, sloped up. That's gonna look nice. And then the windows out back. So I was wondering how they're gonna do that. The one question that I do, let me get over here. So this is a good angle here to show that roof on how they did that from the back corner. So it's high up here and then goes over, bathroom in there, closet in there, and you can see they have the ceiling on there, right? So that'll be empty space up there. And then the roof going out to the garage will be hooking on that. But the one question that I don't understand and I have to find out is, if you look up top there, see those end right at the end there. And in my mind, they should extend further out so that you have soffits. So I don't know what their plan is there for soffits. So I guess we'll find that out when they come back. But anyways, so good progress. They got all this whole stretch. I imagine tomorrow they'll be working on the garage portion of it. And keep on moving on. So this is great. More to follow. Well, day 8, week 3, day 8. Progress for today, day before Thanksgiving. And they worked till about 3 o'clock today and bugged out. Good for them. Get some break, get a good break with their families. And so this was all done. Today, what they got finished up is they got all of this finished up and sheeted all the way across. Now remember, these, when they do all these, it'll tie into this roof here. So they got all those up. I also figured out, remember yesterday I showed you where they ended these at the exterior wall. So they came back today and they cut all these pieces and added them on. So you can see them right there. So remember yesterday I was like, what the heck, why did they end those there? So they added those all on. And then what we did over here is, remember I wanted a high ceiling in the bedroom. But we're trying to match 2x4 trusses with thicker framing to fit the insulation we need by code. And so what they did, which I love, right, is they notched them so that we have the matching thickness on top to keep the roof line the same. I didn't want the roof line to change in any way, shape, or form. And then it just starts. So on the edge, it won't be an 8-foot ceiling. It'll be, what, 7 foot 8? No, 7 probably. And then goes up though, and I had them flattened out at the top. That's 11-foot ceiling up on the top there. So lots of room to put the insulation that I need. Nice vaulted ceiling, which I love. And came out real nice. They added the wall there for the to hide the toilet. Would be sitting back in there. So then when you're in here, walk in, shower, no walls right there. Tile all the way through. Sink, this wall. They added the door to the closet. But anyways, the big thing was they got this all finished, sheeted up, and over the weekend, holiday weekend, we're gonna be getting the piers in out back, and then they'll be back next week to start getting the rest of this roof on. So moving along, end of week 3, and noticeable difference, right, from where we ended to where we are now. So this is great. But anyways, everybody, have a great Thanksgiving.